Still celebrating Easter here, and I hope you've been catching all the fun, entertainment, information, education right here on iBrandTV. Now it's time to delve into the world of social media, and Perpetua Fasome Peters is right here. Hi, Pep.
Hello,
Hi,
how
Perpetua.
do you do? You're beautiful
How do you do?
as always.
Same as you.
Yeah, I love this stuff. I like it.
I
You didn't
love
comment
it.
anything.
You know, I started with her. Now I'm coming.
He's not patient.
What's it about?
Now you
Patience
lost
is
it
the
because
best.
you weren't patient.
Hold
You
on,
lost
just
it.
faced her alone and you didn't talk about me.
I started with her. I was.
And I was
coming
here
to you.
commenting, oh, you
She
look beautiful.
She was taking a poco, so you were supposed to wait your turn, right?
Okay, my turn. Oh yeah, tell me now.
You look amazing.
Thank you so
And
much.
I've been
That's
enjoying the
natural.
show. I've been
Anyways,
enjoying the show.
Let's delve, thank you. Let's delve into the world of social media.
All right, my name is Perpetua Fasome Peters, and this is Social Media Boss. This is about Nnenna Ikeji. In 2018, Mrs. Ajibola Ajayi sued Nnenna Ikeji for defamation for a post she published on her blog in 2017. In the action, the claimant had sued Ms. Nnenna Ikeji in respect of the defamatory article published on her blog on the 15th of January 2017 and 17th of January 2017, which cited Mrs. Ajibola Ajayi as having described protesting students of Lautech Ogbomosho as a generation of mannerless children in an Instagram post with the username conceited_CSJ. Now, in the judgment delivered on the 12th of April 2022, earlier this year, the court held that the publication by Ms. Ikeji was false. That was yesterday. It was false and malicious, and that the evidence before the court showed that the defendant knew that the Instagram account with the username conceited_CSJ did not belong to the claimant. The court further held that the publication was made available to readers worldwide, which exposed the claimant to ridicule by members of the public who read the offending article. On Tuesday, April 12, 2022, the court granted the claimant's prayers and ordered Nnenna Ikeji to pay her 25 million naira in damages. Linda has since responded on Twitter, claiming she was not served the court notice. Well, we'll have a post coming up right now. She says, "Lol. You're such an..." She abused the lawyer. "I hear you're an inexperienced 26-year-old. How can you file in Lagos and Abuja on the same issue, and then you don't even inform me? Hope you're ready for appeal and Supreme Court and a counter-sue. Tell your client to get ready." Well, that's Nnenna Ikeji's response, and we have people responding. We have at Damilare Adeoye. Damilare Adeoye said, aside from Nnenna Ikeji showing her ignorance about who or what Olaniwa Ajayi is, that's the law firm, the other things she said should not, about not being informed about the case, that's fair hearing, and filing the case into different courts, that's from shopping, are valid grounds to appeal. And then we have another person, _Weyimi, at _Weyimi, saying, Nnenna Ikeji should not let Olaniwa Ajayi lock in her matter. Like my grandma would say, "Know you small hand, buy big hand." Oh, Linda, this isn't blogging. If you do not calm down, the level of ruthless they will use to shred you will be epic. And then finally, I'll take this particular one where we have Linda talking and some persons responding. I think these are just concerned Nigerians who want her to probably do the right thing. And then we have we have Mitchell. Well, we have this particular person saying, "Linda, they employ like 100 lawyers in that place. I encourage you to take your L in peace." And she responded by, "I'm supposed to be scared? I can pay 100 lawyers, so let's go." And then we have another person saying, "It's better for you to apologize to the law firm openly and delete your tweet. Get a seasoned lawyer to help you out. Look for the meaning of garnish proceeding." Well, I think at this point, I'll take your comments.
It is a very funny one because Nnenna Ikeji has been very controversial when it comes to, bloggers in Nigeria. Sometimes they don't do their research, they don't do their due diligence, and then they just post stories just to gain the crowd and the money and all of that. And this is one thing that has been causing a lot of fake news, especially on social media. Social media is a place where everyone just wants to foam in the mouth, not doing their, basic research to get to the root of every story. And so in this case, it's quite interesting that, so aside the fact that she posted a wrong story, quoted the wrong person, she's also now so bold enough to say that this lawyer or this law firm doesn't have what it takes to sue her. And if you talk about Nnenna Ifu firm, it is one of the top guns when it comes to law firms in Nigeria. So the fact that she didn't even know the name was quite questionable. Looking at her.
For me, I was thinking maybe she was talking to the lawyer that represented, you know, in a law firm, they will pick out a particular lawyer that would.
Of course.
Maybe that was the person
Certainly.
she was referring to.
But shouldn't you be looking at the firm he's representing?
True.
Because as it is right now, the case has gone beyond her. A lot of people are already wondering how she's so ignorant as to what Nnenna Ifu firm is capable of doing.
Usually you see bloggers sometimes controversial, and that's also what makes them sell. So yeah, in as much as, of course, this may cost her in a way, but then again,
it's also
on the
more
other side,
publicity.
Yes, also more publicity for her, because a lot of people are going to visit her page or her blog site.
And check out
the
the
more people, the more
stories.
traffic you have, the more money you make as well, because a lot of advert will be posted on that blog. And so, for instance, you have 1,000 people seeing that advert, money is going into her.
And then in the
already.
end, she can
But then-
settle out of court.
yeah, yes. But then again, don't forget,
Okay.
I think she's also smart in a way, because probably she could go begging, or she could go negotiating to settle out of court. And so all of this, yeah, is social media. I mean, people may want to talk and all of that. She probably has made that mistake and realized, but some people did not. Many
it's
people
probably
don't
a
want to come up.
strategy.
Yes, it's strategy. They don't want to come up and own up immediately at that point. But later, they will come up in a way, probably secretly, out of that social media.
And they'll get
But
to
in the
settle.
end, no publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what they think. For me, I think, just like someone said, she has a point. If truly she was not served, if truly she wasn't informed, she has a case. And if truly that particular case, it was reported in 2 courts, you know, she also has a case. So, you know, just to be clear, I spoke with 2 lawyers, and this is what they had to say. We have L. Allright saying, we do not have the full story and facts of the case to know whether or not Linda was properly served with notices of the court. If she was, the judgment will stand. If she wasn't served notices of the case, the judgment will fall for want of fair hearing and failure to put the other party on notice. Then again, we may be concerned of abuse of court processes if the same case was filed against her before a court in Lagos and in Abuja. Once again, we do not know the full facts of this matter.
But then, do you think that a high-profile law firm
I was thinking
like
about that.
Nnenna Ifu firm would make the mistake of not serving her before putting
That
it
was
out
something I thought about, but I just felt like giving her the benefit of doubt. Like, okay, let's just present both sides, and eventually we'll get to know what
we
happened.
probably have to follow up on this story. But
Absolutely.
I just want to believe that Linda knows what she's doing. And of course, she could afford to pay like 100 lawyers, like she said.
She said.
Yes, of course. She has the money. Yeah, I mean, she has. I mean, just by reading this story alone, how many people she would have made money? I mean, 25 million naira is nothing to her. But I'm not saying this to shield her or support what she's done or what went wrong and all of that. But I'm also saying that some of these bloggers, you cash in on this opportunity to make money for themselves. But I definitely think it's going to be settled out of the court.
But I
Out of
also
the
think
court.
that there should be some form of regulation when it comes to bloggers, because it does a lot of damage to people,
Absolutely.
especially when you post stories that have a ripple effect on their family, their lives, and all of that. So I think there should be some form of regulation in that regard.
Absolutely. I think I
I
agree
agree
with both of you. Well, finally, the second lawyer said it is possible the option the defendant has is to apply to the same court to set aside the judgment on the ground that it was obtained by fraud. The defendant has to plead lack of service and aver so in his or her affidavit. And then since service is fundamental and the absence of one makes any proceeding a nullity, once the court is aware of that, the court will set aside the judgment. Well, let's see where this takes us. And just like we all agreed, we're going to follow up on this story. That's if they don't go behind and settle everything, forgetting about us. All right, now the second story is about BB Naija star Ifu Nnenna. She recently buried her father, and photos from the occasion have caused a buzz on social media. The pictures were taken in very humble settings and looked very different from the luxury lifestyle of the reality star. Soon after the photos made the rounds on social media, internet users had a lot to say about it, with some of them wondering about Ifu's wealth. Well, let's take the reactions. I guess you can see some of the pictures. There you have the pictures, and a lot of persons would expect that. I mean, with her kind of wealth and all that she displays and all that she's known for,
they expect a lot of largesse.
Exactly. They felt that this fell short. I'd like to take your reaction.
Social media is different from reality. People need to understand that. So you see someone displaying cars, wealth, and a lot of lavishing on social media. It is not usually the same. Most times it's a facade to meet up with a kind of expectation or a kind of clique in the society. In the end, when in the end, we still have our closet to come into. And that's where you reveal your true self. So perhaps that's her true self. So I think they should let her be.
But I was shocked by what she was wearing. I mean, why would she wear that? No, for real. I was shocked. Did you see? It had no fitting, loose gown.
She was mourning.
Ankara.
She was mourning. It could be because of that.
Well, I just want to the line of
okay.
Probably she just want to mourn her, the passing of her beloved. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. But again, back to what we're talking about earlier about social media, different.
From reality.
Social media is different from reality. Again, this is where people also want to make their money from. They try to create some things or stunts and then just to get them popular. And by the time they are popular, they use that one to drive traffic to the site or YouTube. Don't forget that some Nigerians, the millennials especially, have taken YouTubing, they call it now, YouTubing career, as a career now to make money. You see some people specialize on just YouTubing alone, creating content, and then come on maybe TikTok or one social media platform to create a stunt and then drive traffic to that. So it's, for me, when I see something on social media, I go, oh, okay.
You feel there's a likelihood
that just a stunt to create a traffic or get popular and all of that. And don't forget, these people at the end of the day, when they get popular, they become influencers at the end of the day. That's what I just see about social media.
Anyway, let's take some of the reactions we have. This is coming from Tommy_O saying, lol, that's LOL. This is meant to shame her. How much has she made in her whole life? How many people will she help? KMT. And then we have Oluwatobiloba, like 5 underscores saying, they don't take care of their house or families, parents especially, but live a very expensive life on social media. Now, social competition, them day for Mako ni oyenko. Okay, and then we have, you're going to probably explain Mako to us.
I'll pass.
We have Jimmy Celia saying, no be if we talk say she they make 15 million per day be that. I be my eye, they pain me. And then there is another person who says, this can't be recent because Ifu makes millions weekly. And finally, we have Adebuko Lakolapo saying, Ori Baba ni Okpariwo, Ori Baba ni Okpariwo. And then K Burger says, Boya won fans say Odawo.
Okay, I think you should interpret that. That's easy to interpret anyway.
Okay, Boya won fans
they
didn't contribute this time.
You know how they say that when they came out of the house, the fans bought them a gift, bought them a car.
The chorus has really been enjoying
a lot of people have said that. These fans, where are they? Who are they? While some may be true, many of them are just trying to meet up or chill with the big boys, as they say.
Absolutely. Oh, definitely. I think this is a good place to end the second story. Now going to the third story. This is a big one. We're going international now. Okay. Now, the love relationship between singer Rihanna and rapper producer Rakim Nakachmayas, better known as A$AP Rocky, may have come to an end. This is a speculation, yes. Now, while waiting for their baby to be born and after almost a year and a half of having made public the fact that they're having an affair, the love they professed apparently crumbled, or people think has crumbled, in the face of a version that points to infidelity of the singer-songwriter. Louis Pisano, an influencer and fashion commentator who on Instagram has 130,000 followers and more than 19,000 on Twitter, ignited social networks with a sizzling message. Now we have a message from Louis. It's going to be coming up very soon, shortly. Now, Louis said, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have split. Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with shoe designer Amina Muadi. Well, that was what he said. That's what Luis said. But then we have reactions now. So we're going to be going for the reactions we have on social media. By the way, we have beautiful pictures of Rihanna and Amina, both of them. And then we have pictures of Amina and ASAP Rocky. We also have beautiful pictures of Amina. I'm sure that will be, you'll get to see that. So the first comment we have is from at Hip Hop Ties Media. At Hip Hop Times Media says, Twitter is going crazy after rumors surfaced that Rihanna has broken up with A$AP Rocky after she caught him cheating with Fenty footwear designer Amina Muadi. People are calling this the biggest fumble in the history of mankind, if true. And then we have this particular post. It's from at Slime Martin. Slime Martin, she says, I'm not saying I support it, but I get why. You can see the picture of Amina there. And then I'll take one or two more. If A$AP Rocky really did cheat on Rihanna, the guy needs to be awarded dumbest nigger in this, dumbest person in this century. And finally, I don't get anything. There are millions of women with pretty faces. This doesn't give you a pass to cheat on your lover, especially when she is pregnant. Well, this is the last comment I would take. So let's have your reaction.
Really, there isn't so much to talk about when you talk about this, because yeah, when she broke up with Drake, there were already speculations as to what the relation, or when she now started with what's his name, A$AP. There were speculations as to how it would last. But then she got pregnant, and a lot of people were like, okay, this looks like something that will last. But now it's a case of betrayal. Her shoemaker, you know, cheating on her, or her husband. Is it husband? Her boyfriend cheating on her with her shoemaker. It's a case of betrayal, and I hope she'll be able to resolve it. And then maybe it's a chance for Don Jazzy. You know, Don Jazzy have eyes for Rihanna, so maybe it's a chance.
I don't want to believe that Don Jazzy thing. Seriously, to be honest, I really do not want to just believe that Don Jazzy thing, because
no, it's a joke. It's a Nigerian joke. I mean, it's a joke.
Yeah, hold on. I know it's a joke.
It's a joke.
But really, I mean, to be honest,
and I don't mind that joke coming to reality, you know.
Frank, I'm so uptight.
No, I'm not trying to be uptight.
Okay.
It's a joke. Yes, it's a joke. But did you know truly that I heard from a reliable? I mean, I read from a platform that truly that Don Jazzy was actually crushing on her. But by the way, let me just forget about her.
Okay.
Rihanna and Don Jazzy can never meet. That's just what I want to say.
Never say never. Never say never.
Hold on. But let's go to, I mean, just a quick one on
A$AP
Rocky. And, you know, see, what I believe really is, in as much as, you know, men are prone to cheating, like they say, that
humans
cheating
are
is
prone
really,
to cheating.
that men are prone to cheat.
Humans are prone to cheating.
I think
like
that's
men generally, men generally, that
so
men cheat more. Now, women cheat, but that the men are prone to it because of the years.
So
that's
anyways,
what I'm saying.
we'll take it. This is coming from you. We'll take it.
That men cheat more.
Okay.
But then again, I just want to believe that there's a way you as a lady, you can protect, not you're carrying someone's baby. You know, this guy, I mean, this lady is close to your family already. So there's a way you can protect your family in such a way that nobody
the
gets
lady's
in.
responsibility.
Yeah, I mean,
the
you're
guy
pregnant.
doesn't have a responsibility to be chaste.
You're pregnant. You're pregnant for this.
I want to understand what is.
You're pregnant for this guy.
Okay.
Now you should understand that that time a man can be prone to anything, so you should be able to protect. Hold on a moment.
No, Frank, you're just justifying this, and
if you don't understand that a man cheats, then let's not deceive ourselves. It's true that there's a cheating, whatever, in the
so when, for instance, you get married and your wife gets pregnant, the onus is on her to protect you from cheating. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not a celebrity. This guy.
Only celebrities cheat.
I'm not a celebrity.
Okay.
That's one.
But that's a valid question.
I'm not a celebrity. You should understand the kind of life they live. They're exposed to different girls. I'm not exposed to different girls.
Okay, I think I get where you're coming from.
Women.
But then the onus should be on the man to know that he has someone and he has to protect himself.
Around them, and so they can be prone. They're tempted. So you as a woman,
I think this is a good place to end this conversation.
It's a conversation for another day.
Anyway. Well, that's the conversation. However, some persons on Twitter have also uncovered certain hints that suggest that ASAP probably did not cheat on Rihanna with Mwadi. And that's because 2 days ago, the singer posted a photo on her official Instagram wearing custom shoes by Mwadi. And the question is, if she actually cheated on her as far back as April 1st, she wouldn't be wearing her shoe and posting. And Mwadi also posted a photo of Rihanna wearing the shoes yesterday. So
what if she didn't know as at then?
Well, it happened since April 1st, according to reports, during a particular particular fashion show. That was when it happened. And I mean, if something happened since then and you are wearing this person's clothes and sharing photos of one another, then it's possible it's probably not Mwadi.
Well,
Right.
I think,
I think that's a fine place to wrap it up.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Social Media Buzz. I'm Perpetua. Fast and repeater.
Thank
Bye
you
for
so
now.
much, Professor.
Thank you, Pep. Well, let's wrap it up with a quote of the day, and that is by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. And she says, there is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. And of course, that shows how strong the will of man is, Frank, because no matter what the challenges, the obstacles, the hindrances on the way are, as long as you're determined, you have that strong will to achieve it, there is no limit.
I think it's, I mean, winning begins from determination. You have to determine. I mean, the moment you determine that you can do something, you can achieve a particular set target, I think you can do it. I mean, the people limit themselves from the I cannot do it mentality. So once you put yourself in that box, then you can't get out of where you are. So you have to be
There's that
determined
quote that if you say you can, then you can. If you say you cannot.
Exactly. If you can, you can. But if you cannot, you limit yourself.
Exactly. That's a fine place to leave the show today. I hope you've had fun. I hope it's been a worthwhile time spending your Easter, your Good Friday with us. And yeah, it's been fun hosting you to a pleasant show. My name is Omobolanle Adeshi. I'll see you next time. Have an awesome time.
And I am Frank Homalape. Have a great, great weekend.